2024 yearly favorites. I'm sharing some of my most used and favorite makeup of 2024. We're gonna do it in the order that you do makeup. So unfortunately, I don't have any primers that blew me out of the water. So I will just mention my favorite Smashbox Photo Finish, the original. There's just nothing that beats it. If I want to glow for under my foundation, I've been loving the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. I got the shade 3, but it's a little dark, so I like to use it under my foundation. Another one that I liked was the Merit one. It's super, super soft and is great for maybe like almost an everyday look. You can, it's like right there, you can almost see it. And then I'll show you a swatch of the Dior. You can kind of see it a little better there. Next up, foundations. One of the most used foundations this summer was the CL serum, or it's Tint and Protect Tinted Serum, SPF 50. I would say this is really good for all skin types because it's not super glowy, but it does hydrate. There's no shine or glowiness to it. The only thing I don't love is the dropper. It gets really messy, but everything else about this foundation I love. And it's a clean brand, which just makes it even better. And it's created by a makeup artist, which always makes me happy. Next up is the Hourglass Veil Skin Tint. I used this so much. I have 3 or 4 shades, so I could wear it in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, all my skin shades. And this is really good. This is a light to medium coverage, and this would be, I would say, definitely good for dry, mature skin. I would say even just normal skin. There is maybe a slight glow to it, but it's not super dewy or anything. Next was the release from Makeup Forever. It's their Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow. And this is I use the shade 1N14. And I love the original of this, but the fact that they came out with a dewy one is amazing. So that's my go-to type. So this is going to be different for everybody, but my go-to is usually skin tint or something that's dewy because I lean on the more dry side. For concealer, the new release for 2024 was the MAC. It's the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. And I'm in the shade NC 14.5. This just, if you have any texture or fine lines under your eyes, it's not going to enhance that. They have a lot of different shade options. That's something I always look for in a concealer. There were a couple other releases, but I think they may technically have been 2023. The One Size Beauty concealer. This one is more of a medium full coverage. House Labs, so good for mature skin, or if you have texture and your concerns are under your eyes, but it doesn't crease, so you don't really need a powder, which is always sometimes an issue for people that have really dry skin, more mature skin, crepiness, fine lines. That's always a concern. Same with the Natasha Denona, what is it called? Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, and I'm in the shade N3. This one, again, you don't need a set. I would say these two you don't need a set. Oh, actually, these 3 you don't need a set. I prefer to set this one. And then my all-time favorite, which I have to do a shout out for, is the Makeup Forever HD Skin. That, if you have anything under your eyes and you don't want to enhance any texture, anything, this is amazing. But that was not released in 2024.
The One Size Beauty Pink has been one of my most used powders, and then also the Kosas, although wasn't released in 2024, I did buy it, and that was definitely my most used powder of 2024. I forgot to talk about them while filming the video, but you can really see the difference from having powder and not having powder. I also forgot to talk about the contour stick. The Dior Forever Contour in the shade Medium is so good. It goes on so smooth. It's definitely beginner friendly, so definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a good contour.
Let's jump into eyes just to switch it up. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of palettes that got me super excited. The one that I did buy this year, which it may have been released in 2023, I'll have to do some research on that, but it could have been 2024. It's the Volume 3 All Matte Eyeshadow by Patrick Ta. I just used it consistently. They have a cream eyeshadow slash eyeliner. They have brown and black. All around, just really great palette. And if you break it down to how much it costs for each eyeshadow, it ends up not being that much. The other thing about this palette, you have the warm shades and then the cool shades. So you have best of both worlds for this palette. For eyeliner, there weren't many again. I'm so picky about my eyeliner because I have smaller eyes, hooded eyes. It just can't transfer, it can't wash away. So I'm very particular. It's the About Face liner. This does not budge. They have amazing colors. I love using a almost black color. Like this is the navy blue, which I'm wearing now. And it's just so beautiful and does not move at all. So this is the navy blue. I would say it's not drugstore price, but it's more mid-range to lower. And they sell that at Ulta. And then the other one that I just have to mention is the Makeup by Mario. That's my favorite black eyeliner, especially for the waterline. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone trying to do some more winged liner, and this pen has been a lifesaver. This is the Ciate London Fierce Flicks liner. So the pen is just super small. It doesn't drip, it doesn't transfer. See, that's like the little flick. Especially if you have hooded eyes, which I know a lot of my followers do. It doesn't transfer up onto the hood of your eye. Any skin, it doesn't drip. So this has been a go-to for me. I did want to share, this is actually the most bought, most used eyelashes are they're Fancetin, I don't know, Fancetin lashes. They're just ones that you get on Amazon. So many of you guys have purchased this. They're half lashes. They're definitely, probably more for a night out, but they're very hooded eye or small eye friendly. I just don't really buy expensive lashes, so this is more like mid to high end makeup, and I'm gonna do a drugstore favorites of 2024 because I have a lot, and this video would just be too long. The other eyeshadow palette, which I know was released towards the end of the year, but this one did actually get me really excited, is the Sugar palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just like the whole entire combo is amazing. Like you have these cool tones and then these fun shimmer colors. If you like more mauve-y or purple colors, and you can wear these colors, these three, and even that one, basically the matte shades, you could wear those during the day for like an everyday makeup look. For eyeshadow primer, this one was released and this one was pretty good. So if you struggle with having your eyeshadow stay on, I usually just use concealer and powder, which is a great option, and all the concealers that I recommended are good to put on your eyes too, but you have to set them. About Face eyeshadow primer, it goes on clear. It definitely keeps your eyes getting oily or anything. Another product that I really liked is this Ciate London. It's a brightening under eye perfector, so it has that peach tint to it, and that's great to cancel out any like purple or blue colors under your eyes. Let's talk about bronzer. This one by Bobbi Brown is really, really pretty. It's really good. This one has a little bit of a cooler tone, which I like. I don't think this is actually technically new this year. They may have just reformulated it or added some shades, but I know it was technically something new about it. And then this one, which was released this year, which was towards the end of the year, but again, super picky with my bronzers. It needs to be the right undertone and it needs to be matte. I don't usually ever wear anything that has shimmer in it. I prefer just putting highlighter where I want it. And this is the Sephora brand bronzer. They usually have sales all the time and you can get it 30% off. So maybe wait till they have that, but it is even still affordable without the 30% off. And that one blew me away. That's something that I use every day. I feel like this year was the year of blushes and foundations. The Hourglass blush is really great. It has a little like drip and squeezy thing. You can just like, camera's gonna start dying soon, so let's wrap this up. The other one, which I was so shocked, is the Kylie Cosmetics one. This is like a cream to powder formula. It's so pretty. I love this one, this color I used. It's Breakfast in Bed. I also have the peach one. This one I just always was grabbing. It's just so easy to use. You can't mess it up, and it just looks amazing on the skin. A powder blush that it's not a new line, but this is a new color, is the Dior blushes, and this is in the color Rosewood. So I also love mixing the original one together, and it's such a pretty look. Another cream blush that was released this year, it's a new color that was released this year, is the Makeup by Mario blushes. This is the Strawberry Sunset. It just gives that really healthy, like, warmth to the skin if this is too bright for you. He also has other colors that will look good on any skin tone. I have a softer one. I think it's Perfect Pink or something. That one I wear all the time too, especially during the day when I'm at work. Then mascara. Unfortunately, no new ones that I loved this year, but I will tell you my favorites that I've been using a lot of, which is new to me this year, is the Thrive Cosmetics. If you have hooded eyes or your mascara transfers, try a tubing mascara. This one is from Thrive Cosmetics. This is the black one called Bryn, Rich Black. This makes your eyelashes so long. Not necessarily thick, but very, very long. And it's so easy to take off. For eyebrows, this Dominique Cosmetics eyebrow pencil, it's a unique shape. It's flat. I think now a lot of brands have this, but when she came out with it, it was a little bit different. And the color is perfect. The consistency, it has this little spoolie, and then it has a sharpener too. Somehow you use this little thing. For lips, the one that I've used the most this year is the Hazelnut Lip Liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just the perfect mix of warm and cool, at least for my skin tone. She has a few other colors that she released new this year. I don't have any new lipsticks, but one that I did purchase this year in full size is the YSL 44. So this is like the pink one, and it's just really the perfect pink. They have different formulas in this color. Formula is the Love Shine, which is my favorite. Lip gloss of 2024, which I was just always using, is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's the plumping lip gloss. So it has that little like heart shape on it. And this is the shade Pillow Talk. Setting spray slash hydrating spray, which I really liked, is the Iris and Romeo. What I've been doing is spraying it before I put my makeup on, spraying it, midway through. And then obviously the holy grail of holy grails is the MAC Fix Plus. This has been requested so many times. I'm going to talk about my favorite brushes. So of this year that either were released or new to me. I am going to create a favorite brushes, like best brushes for hooded eyes, especially. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, we will talk about some of the new releases and new to me brushes. First up, which is a super viral brush, is the BK Beauty. It's a concealer brush. It's the Angie Hot and Flashy collab, A506. It's just really perfect for under the eyes. I did use this in a pinch when I forgot my contour brush. I could use it, just swipe it on like that, and it was perfect. Another BK Beauty brush, she has a hooded eye set. I haven't ever used BK Beauty brushes, so that's why I'm putting them in here. So they're new to me. She has a hooded eye one, which is kind of cool. And then she also has a regular eyeshadow set, but obviously you can buy either of them. I really like this is the 211. The pencil brush 210 is great. I'll link the other crease brushes that I like below. I want to say it was in 2024. It could have been 2023. Is the Makeup by Ariel and Morphe collab. I got just the eye set, and I just always am reaching for them. They're really good. Another purchase that I made that I believe they are new is the Danessa Myricks brushes. It's Danessa Myricks, and I believe she also did a collab with My Kit Co. I got a mix of like the face brushes and the eyeshadow brushes. She has a couple different sets you can buy. Another face one is the BK Beauty. This is the 109. This one I really like for blush, even though I think it's like technically contour. Just the shape of it, it's really nice just to go on your cheeks. So perfect size, at least for my face shape. And then a dual-ended one is the CL Cosmetics. This one you can use for foundation. I don't typically use brushes for foundation just because I have dry skin. It's really easy for my skin to flake, so I always use a beauty blender, which they do have. This one makes my foundation look great, and then it has this little like other end you could use for concealer, or I found myself a lot of times using this for placing contour. And another one I always use, and I know this wasn't released this year, but I just wanted to share it, is the Patrick Ta dual-ended. Especially if you're not sure about how to apply contour, this is kind of, foolproof. So you have this, you just kind of stamp it on, and then you can use this more fluffy side to blend it out, or you can use this for bronzer. So those are my favorite brushes. And then something I purchased this year was the Laneige sleeping mask, or lip sleeping mask. And this is in Cotton Candy. I don't think they sell it anymore, but obviously any of them are really good. Those are my favorites for 2024. I'm gonna have my favorite drugstore of 2024 coming up, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And this is my first favorites video. I'm so glad you're here. It's so exciting. And thank you everybody for all the support the past year. I grew so much. I felt so much love, and it's really, really been fun teaching and educating you guys, especially on the hooded eye looks. You guys have loved that. If you have any video recommendations or any questions, comment below. I do read every single comment. Please comment anything that you like and might want to see next. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new content.